We now have Portland Nightshader shirts and hoodies down in the description below. Be sure to pick one up today if you do want to support us moving into the APA and NCP season. Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys APA Week 1 against Leo and his Durham Druddigons. Before we get into this, a couple of things that I do want to say. First of all, be sure to check Leo out down below. He's a great person and a great friend. I'm actually really excited to face him Week 1. There's only like one other person that I would have wanted to play Week 1, and it's Josh, because I faced him Week 1 last season of APA, but I'm facing him Week 12, which is actually a little bit sweeter. Anyway, besides that, we are also trying out something different this time. As opposed to my normal team builders where I just have the game on the screen, I'm just like, this Pokemon is this Pokemon does this, blah blah blah. Not a lot of people watch that. So I spent 8 hours making graphics, so you guys better watch this team builder because it took forever. And I'm going to try some pro editing, quote unquote, and make this team builder very visually appealing and interesting for you guys. So without further ado, be sure to leave a like if you do enjoy, and be sure to subscribe for more. And we're gonna go ahead and get into our matchup against Leo and his Durham Druddigons. Leo's team consists of Zeraora, Corviknight, Seismitoad, Haxorus, Grimmsnarl, Mudsdale, Chandelure, Rotom Frost, Galarian, Rapidash, Roselia, and the ugliest G-Max to ever exist, G-Max Orbeetle. And obviously you guys know our team. We have G-Max Tox, Kyroom, Rotom Wash. We got Socks the Terrakion, Chandelure, who I did decide is going to be named Whisper, Rabombi, Claydol, Alolan Persian, Copperajah, and we got Lip the Swoobat. Oh, and yeah, Schnom, of course, which I'm not going to be bringing this first week because it just does too well, you know what I mean? You can see the Pokemon that I believe are the biggest threats in this matchup on the screen. Leo has Zeraora, which I don't think any Pokemon on Leo's team does particularly well, except for Zeraora. I think Zeraora actually is one of the Pokemon, if not the Pokemon, that we match up the worst against out of every Pokemon in the entire draft. Other than that, his team doesn't do too well against us, but Zeraora eats us, dog. And on our side, I think Chandelure actually demolishes this man. He really has no switch-ins, but I'll be able to talk about that more in just a second. As far as the Pokemon that I think Leo is going to bring, obviously Zeraora is a no-brainer. There is literally zero reason to not bring Zeraora. Our resist is Claydol. Claydol is not even a check to Zera. It can't Oko Zera. He could easily be Shuka. Knockoff demolishes us. There's just a whole lot of factors that make Claydol completely useless. Zera could just be literally close combat, Plasma Fist, Volt Switch, filler move, and destroy our entire team. The next Pokemon that I think does really well is going to be Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl does really well, whether it be a Sucker Punch bulk up set, a utility set that still has Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch is very good against us. Something with like Thunder Wave and screens, whatever the case may be, I think Grimmsnarl is pretty difficult for us to deal with actually. The only Pokemon that we really have to deal with it is going to be like Copperajah, because Terrakion, while it does get the justified boost and it might dissuade him from clicking dark type moves, Terrakion obviously loses to his other stab. And then we do have Toxtricity, but he has a lot of Pokemon to deal with Toxtricity. Next Pokemon, and this is the last Pokemon that I think he will 100% bring, is going to be Seismitoad. We don't have a grass type this week because we do not get Blossom till week 2, so Seismitoad is a phenomenal Pokemon in this matchup. Sure, we have a lot of grass coverage, and we do have Freeze Dry on Kyroom, but I don't think that's going to stop him from bringing this Pokemon. I think he's going to be Yachi, so he guaranteed gets his rocks up whenever he does decide to set them, and then I think Dual Stab plus maybe Toxic does really well in this matchup. The next Pokemon that I don't think is 100% he's going to bring, but I do think does very well, is going to be Haxorus. Our Fairy type is Rabombi, so it's very frail, and Haxorus just has a really good time against us. The only problem that this Pokemon really has is deciding what 4 moves to bring. He could easily be a Dragon Dance set, but we have a lot of ways to counter that, especially with webs. He could be a Banded set, but there's a lot of moves that he doesn't want to lock into to let in other Pokemon. He could be a Scarf set, but I feel like Dragon Dance or Banded does a lot better. I feel like he's gonna either be Dragon Dance or Banded. We kind of have to scout to see what he's gonna be. You have to watch out for Banded first impressions. Haxorus is gonna be a monster to deal with. These last 2 Pokemon I think are interchangeable between anything that is not Roselia and actually Corviknight. I think Corviknight does very poor in this matchup. So the next Pokemon that I think he's going to be bringing is going to be G-Max Orbeetle. As ugly as this Pokemon is, and as much as I hate it, this Pokemon actually does pretty well against us. Our Dark type is Alolan Persian, and obviously the secondary stab, which is Bug, beats Alolan Persian. Otherwise, we only have really one good check to G-Max Orbeetle, which is going to be Copperajah, and he might even want webs of his own. And then the last Pokemon that I do expect is going to be Galarian Rapidash. Play Rough plus Draw Run does a number to our team, and then he actually asked about sub baton passing and if that was allowed in the APA main chat, so something tells me that he's going to be sub Baton Pass, Play Rough, Drill Run on this Rapidash. If he decides to bring it, of course, because his only other Baton Passer is Orbeetle, and I don't think sub Baton Pass makes a lot of sense on your Gmax Pokemon. So those are the 6 that I think Leo is going to be bringing. I think the other Pokemon, Mudsdale, Chandelure, and Rotom Frost, definitely have a chance to come, just not as much of a chance as the other Pokemon that I listed off. Moving on, I'm going to be going over the Pokemon that I brought and what they do. Hopefully you guys like these graphics, by the way. I think they look phenomenal. The first Pokemon that we are going to be bringing, I talked about how well this Pokemon does, how well Webs does against Leo. So obviously, the first Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Ribombee, Jeremy. We have Sticky Web, U-Turn, Moonblast, and Tailwind with 124 special attack modest, 156 speed def, and 228 speed. As long as he doesn't bring Corviknight, this is going to be our dedicated lead, because as soon as we get Webs up, we are at an immediate advantage. There are a couple of downsides to that, such as if he leads Zera, which actually is like the only downside if he doesn't bring Corviknight, and that is actually why we brought Tailwind. Because we are Sash, we can click Tailwind risk-free. Fake Out doesn't fake us out because we have Shield Dust. We can get the Tailwind off, and then we can decide to either click Webs if he attacked us, or Moonblast if he clicked Sub in our face. If he brings Corviknight, I might be dissuaded from leading this Pokemon, but he does have a lot of reliable rockers, so it's going to be really difficult to make that judgment call. The only really good Fairy-type switch-ins that Leo has are going to be Chandelure and Corviknight, and I don't think either of them are going to be coming, so I think that Moonblast is going to be very, very free against Leo. We have U-Turn, so we can U-Turn out once we get a Tailwind up and save Ribombee for later, potentially, because it is still a very, very fast Pokemon. Our EVs allow us to outspeed the Galarian Rapidash, as well as live 2 Rotom Volt switches if he is max special attack, and then we put the rest into special attack and went modest, so our Moonblast hit just a little bit harder. Like I said, Ribombee's entire purpose this matchup is to get Webs up. If we can get Webs up and keep Webs up, Ribombee did its entire purpose. The next Pokemon, I talked about it being the most threatening Pokemon to Leo's team. We have Whisper, the Chandelure. This Pokemon is our quote-unquote win con. Once we get Webs up, we have a move to hit almost everything, and then a status move for Grimmsnarl Sucker Punch. We have Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Will-O-Wisp, and we have 76 HP, 108 defense, 80 special attack modest, and 244 speed. And we do have the heavy-duty boots, which I will talk about a little bit more in just a second. Fire Blast plus Shadow Ball hits his entire team at least neutrally, and then we tacked on Energy Ball to hit Mudsdale as well as Seismitoad a little bit harder. Even if this isn't our win con, we can still get Webs up, and this Pokemon puts on so much offensive pressure against Leo, it's insane. As far as our defense goes, we have that much defense to be able to live a Grimmsnarl Sucker Punch, and that's if he's max adamant too, and we do have Will-O-Wisp as like a fallback plan in case he does not click Sucker Punch, so we can click Willow on Grimmsnarl pretty risk-free, burn that boy, and then he's not going to kill us with whatever in the Sucker Punch. Our speed allows us to outspeed Zera under Web. This is where Boots come in. We are Boots because Leo has 2 very, very reliable rockers in both Seismitoad and Mudsdale, which I do not enjoy dealing with at all. And also because Leo has a reliable web setter in Orbeetle, I do not want to deal with Webs. As much as I love Webs up on Leo's side of the field, I despise Webs on our side of the field. So I thought Boots would be the best item for Chandelure, so we do not have to worry about defogging anything away at all, and we can be in a fine position whether rocks be up, whether Webs be up, no matter what the case is. Chandelure is a very good breaker and a very good potential win con, and our next Pokemon is going to be a lot of the same, but not as much as an offensive presence. We are going to have Absolute Zero, the Kyroom. We have Substitute, Freeze Dry, Roost, and Earth Power. We have 4 HP, 124 defense, 92 special attack modest, 44 speed depth, and 244 speed with the leftovers. Now this Pokemon puts on immediate pressure against Leo. Leo's Freeze Dry switch-ins are very, very limited. Leo's really good switch-ins to this Pokemon are going to be Rotom Frost and Corviknight, and we actually built a Kyroom set to be able to beat those 2 one-on-one, which is really, really cool. We have Earth Power to be able to hit Zera a little bit better, and also the Chandelure, which is his other Freeze Dry resist. Now the reason we are sub Roost is because obviously Kyroom is normally a very fat Pokemon, 125 HP with 90 defenses, and with our EV investment we can live a lot of hits and not have our sub broken even by a lot of Pokemon. But the main reason we have sub Roost is to stall out not only Rotom of Blizzard PP with pressure, it only gets 4 against us, as well as Corviknight Ironhead PP against us, so we can beat the 2 things that are supposed to beat us. We were originally Metronome, but I think leftovers are going to be a little bit better for longevity over time. And our EVs are really cool. It allows us to live an Adamant Zera close combat, as well as take 2 Blizzards from the Rotom, which is very important in case he does end up having to outspeed us, so we can still get a sub up and then roost it off. We also outspeed the Chandelure, which could be a little bit problematic in case the Rotom does want to speed tie us, which is for sure possible, but otherwise this Kyroom puts on a lot of offensive pressure onto Leo. Those 3 first Pokemon all did really, really well, but our next Pokemon, we needed something to be able to check Gmax. Dog, I'm about to blow you into the next century. So those first 3 Pokemon were Pokemon that I thought all did really well in this matchup and were absolute must brings, but once we get past those 3, there aren't really many Pokemon that I thought were like, yes, we have to bring this. However, and I never thought I would say this, we were looking mad Orbeetle weak up to this point. So our next Pokemon is going to be our dedicated check to that Pokemon. It is going to be COPPERAJAH, Spork. We have Iron Head, Rock Slide, Power Whip, and Stealth Rock with 188 HP, 20 attack, adamant, 252 defense, 44 speed def, and 4 speed. This Pokemon, like I said before, is here to check G-Max Orbeetle. The best move it gets to hit us is going to be Max Phantasm. We can fire off a Rock Slide on that Pokemon. Iron Head hits the majority of his team, Power Whip for Mudsdale as well as Seismitoad, and then Rock Slide because it hits the remaining Pokemon. It hits Shandy, it hits Orbeetle. Couldn't really tack on Earthquake for Zera, which is a little bit scary, but Rock Slide should be doing more than enough damage. And we do have Stealth Rock, which is not a priority by any means, but if he does end up bringing Shandy, Rotom Frost, and Orbeetle, they could become a priority. As far as our EVs go, we can live a Zera close combat after Rocks. We can take 2 modest Rotom T-Bolts if he does decide to go modest, and then we dump the rest into attack and went adamant. This Pokemon doesn't really get one shot by anything, so it's going to be really nice to be able to just fire off a hit on something or reliably get our rocks up. Our next 2 slots, I really narrowed it down to 3 Pokemon. The 3 Pokemon I narrowed it down to were Rotom Wash, Terrakion, and Toxtricity. Now, it was really difficult to decide which 2 of those 3 Pokemon did the best, but the one that I thought did really well and I really thought of a good set for was Rotom Wash. We have Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Hex, and Volt Switch with 124 HP, 140 defense, 44 special attack, 20 split def, and 180 speed. And we have a Timid Nature. This Pokemon is kind of important because his only resist to this is going to be Seismitoad, and Will-O-Wisp plus Hex should be able to take care of that Pokemon because the only thing he does back to us is Toxic. Rotom is really here to pivot into our breakers, Chandelure, Kyurem, and the last Pokemon, whether it be Toxtricity or Terrakion, we'll talk about in just a second, and hopefully pick up KOs that way as well as take hits from Pokemon, hopefully from almost any Pokemon. We can live a Banded, Adamant, Zera, Plasma Fist, which is very scary if he is banded, which he could totally be. I expect Life Orb because I think he's going to want to switch moves, but he could totally be banded. We can 2-shot the Zera Aura with Hydro Pump, and then we put the rest into Spadaf, and we outspeed the speed creeps of Toxtricity. So our last Pokemon, I debated back and forth with Obunga and Jason, and we decided we got socks this week. We got Terrakion making an appearance in week 1, so we are without our G-Max Pokemon. Terrakion's really cool this matchup because a button is button. It does not matter what button we click, we almost always guarantee a 2-shot on literally any Pokemon. We do have Close Combat, Stone Edge, Rock Slide, and Quick Attack with 4 HP, 236 attack, 68 defense, 12 split def, and 188 speed with a Jolly Nature. And we obviously have the Choice Band, which is so scary. As long as Chandelure is not alive, we can actually just click Close Combat and start claiming KOs, and even then, we can click Stone Edge in most other situations and just start claiming KOs. We have Quick Attack as a last-ditch effort in case like Haxorus or something like that gets out of control, although we do have to remember we can't hit Zera with it after a Plasma Fist. Our EVs allow us to live a modest E-Ball from the Chandelure in case he is Scarfed, and we can live a Corviknight, Iron Head once we are at -1, which is very important because Close Combat can 2-shot that Pokemon. Once we get webs up, Terrakion does phenomenal. It breaks so well, and even then I think I trust Chandelure a little bit more as our breaker than Terrakion, at least as far as our late game win con goes, but either one can really work, and Terrakion can even work outside of webs, which is really cool. So to recap our team, our first Pokemon is Ribombee, Jeremy, who is going to be our dedicated lead so long as there is not Corviknight, and maybe even if he does have Corviknight. Its entire purpose is to get webs up, and if we can do that, I will be completely satisfied with Ribombee. Our next Pokemon is going to be a Mad Breaker, Chandelure. Chandelure has the ability to completely wipe out Leo's team late game and be the biggest offensive threat against Leo. Our next Pokemon does a lot of the same. It is Absolute Zero, the Kyurem. It is another breaker. It can stall out its checks, and as long as rocks aren't up, this Pokemon actually does so well against Leo, it's not even funny. COPPERAJAH, Spork, is our 4th Pokemon, literally just here to check Orbeetle. Once it does that, we no longer need it, as sad as that is, and depending on what 6th Pokemon he brings, we will enjoy rocks. We have Spin Cycle, the Rotom Wash, as our 5th Pokemon, and it is going to be a pivot this game. Its entire purpose is to 1, burn the Seismitoad, that would be phenomenal, and 2, pivot into Terrakion, Kyurem, and Chandelure to start picking up KOs. And then lastly, we got Sox. Sox the Terrakion is making its debut, which I am so happy about. With the choice band, we can OHKO or 2-hit KO literally any Pokemon on his team, which is so cool. We can really just get in a position to win late game with Terrakion. So those are going to be the 6 that we are bringing. I know I've said it a lot, but our game plan is to get webs up and to break with Shandy, Kyurem, and Terrakion. Rotom is here to help us pivot into those Pokemon COPPERAJAH to make sure we do not lose to Orbeetle. And as long as we can deal with this Zeraora, I very much believe this is a very winnable matchup. Leo's a very good player, so I'm very scared as to what he's gonna bring, I'm not gonna lie. But as far as the matchup itself goes, as long as we can deal with Zera, I think we can do it. So thank you guys so much for watching the team builder. Let me know what you guys think of these new team builders and these new graphics down below. But I will see you guys in just a second with the match. Okay guys, and we are here against Leo for week 1 of the APA. I'm very nervous. I just got out of call with him for like an hour, and that's why I hate this timer, because it takes forever to set up. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what Leo's bringing. Let's hope no Corviknight. We know the game plan. Lead Ribombee, get webs up, so long as he does not have Corviknight. And if he does have Corviknight, then we might lead Rotom Wash. That's a very good lead. Zera sucks. I hate Zera so much. That's a scary Pokemon. Okay, so the Pokemon that he ended up bringing are going to be Zera, Haxorus, Grimmsnarl. We got them all right, except he didn't bring Orbeetle, which is awesome. That means he's not playing with webs, which means my boots are kind of useless. And he did actually end up bringing Corviknight, which is not very cash money. That's a bad bring, Leo. Stinky idiot. Okay, so game plan. I'm still going to lead Ribombee, I think. Oh, no, that was not the right thing to move. I'm still going to lead Ribombee, I think. Give me 1 second to write all of these mons down. Still going to lead Ribombee. I'm still going to click webs if he doesn't lead Corviknight, and if he does end up leading Corviknight, then we are going to go ahead and U-turn out into Chandelure. I do believe is our best plan of action here. Or even into Spork, actually. Spork would be pretty cash money, too. I feel pretty confident in that. I'm going to let it run for just a second so he doesn't think... Oh, wait, he's... We're going to go ahead and go. We're going to go ahead and go, guys. I'm so nervous, but we got a game plan. We're going to stick to it, and that's how you win games. So, we'll see what Leo ends up leading here. I love his card. I think he actually updated it from last time. That's cool. Because last time I think it was nothing. Last time I think it was plain. Anyway, got to get focused. We'll see what Leo ends up leading here. Raider, that's Corviknight. It's Heavy Ball. We're going to have to U-turn. If he's Scarf, we're Sash, so we're okay. He does have Reliable Rocker and Seismitoad. We're going to U-turn, though. This is so loud. I turned it down a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and U-turn. And we're going to find out. If he's Scarf, then phenomenal prep on Leo's part. I don't think Scarf's the move, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. We U-turn into probably Spork. I'm thinking Spork might be the move. I think he's going to U-turn. We could also go Chandelure. Are we Flame Body Shandy? Or are we Infiltrator? We're probably Infiltrator. We're Infiltrator. So he's not going to be Scarf. We are going to get the U-turn off. Is he Rocky Helmet? No. Okay. I shouldn't have U-turned in case he was Rocky Helmet. I think we're going to go into Chandelure here. I don't think we lose a whole lot. The only issue is it invites in Zera. We can also go Kyurem. We can also go Spork. Actually, we're going to go Spork, because Spork has zero purpose right now. Spork has absolutely zero purpose without Orbeetle there. We don't do a whole lot back, but I don't think there's a whole lot he can do to us. He Iron Heads. Okay. A crit. That did a lot of damage. I say as it did 40%. So, Iron Head. We got a couple of plays here. We can Stealth Rock. We can double. I think he's going to U-turn, though. I think I'm going to get my rocks up. I don't think I lose anything by getting rocks up. He could click Body Press here, and if he does, that's absolutely fine. I really want to pull a double into Shandy, but I think I'm going to do that next turn after I get my rocks up. If he's Bulk Up's not the bring. We have Toxtricity, Rotom Wash, Chandelure. Bulk Up makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, Bulk Up makes absolutely no sense. I'm going to get my rocks up. He doesn't have a reliable switch into this. This is his switch into this, so I'm interested to see what he does. He has Iron Head, Defog for sure. Probably U-turn, and then maybe Brave Bird. I don't think he has the room for Body Press. But we'll see. He could have definitely fitted over Brave Bird, I guess. But then he doesn't touch Shandy at all. Does he want to touch Shandy? He could also have a dark move. He could have Payback or Punishment or something. And also, he's taking... He just clicks Iron Head again, actually. Which I'm fine with. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Was he running out of... Did he run out of time? Why did he do that? He's gonna click Defog here. I'm gonna go into Chandelure. I think, actually, no, I'm gonna go into Kyurem. I gotta pivot out. I think Shandy's the play though. Or we could go Rotom. Actually, Rotom doesn't lose anything. Rotom loses us no momentum. We click Willow for next turn for free. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're gonna go Rotom. He stays in, he's gonna click Defog. He's gonna reveal to be Defog. Was he leftovers? I don't remember. Because he could be Akka. He has U-turn. Why didn't he click that last turn? And he's probably gonna go into Seismitoad. So we got some options here. I think what I'm going to do is go hard Rabombi and click Sticky Web. But I do not want our Sash to be broken. I don't know what that word means. Seismitoad. We go hard Rabombi here every time. It'd be so nice to get this burn off, but at the same time, I think it's not worth it when he's going to get Rocks up. And we get the Sticky Web for absolutely free. So we're going to go into Rabombi here. And we're gonna get our webs up, and then our plan is in action, Doug. Then we got some momentum going. I'm trying to think. I knew he'd bring Rapidash. Rapidash does pretty well. He does get his rocks up. We're gonna get our webs up. Absolutely no fear at all. And we do a lot of damage to this Pokemon. Seismitoad, Rabombi. We get our webs up here, always. Seismitoad, if he's, I'm gonna assume he's defensive. Hydro Pump can two-shot us. I don't think he's going to have Hydro. He goes into Corviknight, which if he defogs our rocks, the rocks he just set away, we have our Sash still intact, so I'm okay with this. And he was leftovers. We're going to U-turn. What's he click here? Iron Head. He has leftovers. Can Shandy Oko Corviknight from Fool. Yeah. We U-turn into Chandelure. It'll reveal that we're Boots, but I think that's fine. We U-turn into Shandy. If he clicks Iron Head, we're fine. If he clicks Defog, we're fine. We get a KO, basically. We're in a great spot here. We very much force a KO here with Shandy. Every single time. Every single time, dog. We go Whisper very easily. Absolutely, dog. Now we're talking. He goes Defog. So he defogs the rocks away for us, which is nice. It's very cash money. And he does not have a switch in to Fire Blast. I could also Willow here. On the potential Seismitoad slash... he's going to be Rindo size. No, I click Fire Blast. I click Fire Blast every time. The only issue with this is if he goes into Haxorus, that's not very, very cash money at all. But if he goes Seismitoad, he goes Haxorus. I think it's Haxorus. It's Grimmsnarl, actually. Is this AV? We connect. That does half. That does half. We actually prepped for this moment. We have Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to click that. In case he's Sucker, we should outspeed any variant of this Pokemon. I think he's going to get like a screen up or something here. Why did we do half to that? That's like max Spadef, actually. Wow. Max Spadef. Or very close to it. And then he's going to have like Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse would do a tremendous amount of damage. If he's special, that's really cool. Or he could have Dark Stariat, which doesn't KO even if we miss our Willow. Worst case. And if he's burned, it doesn't two-shot. So, we're in a good spot. We're in a great spot right now. He clicks Light Screen. Yeah, okay. We're fine with this. We get this Willow off. Come on. Come on, baby. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! So he's Light Screen. I'm going to assume he's Light Clay. Which is not very fun for us to play around. We're going to have to go hard into Rabombi and get our webs up part 2. We're going to have to go hard Rabombi, get our webs up part 2. Does he make it? I don't think he makes a double. Getting that Willow off is phenomenal. Grimmsnarl is essentially useless now. He's going to click Reflect here. Dark Pulse. Oh, he is Dark Pulse. Okay. I knew that was a possibility. Dark Pulse. We could click Moonblast here, pretty free. I think he's going to go into... I click Sticky Web, though, every time. Like, I lose nothing clicking webs. How much does a D-Gleam? Does a D-Gleam Oko us? Like, even if it does, I think we have enough offensive pressure to, like, be in a really good spot here. D-Gleam does 40%. judging by... Because he's got to be, like, maxed for death. We're in a good spot, guys. We're in a really good spot. We got to play really offensively, and we're getting our plays right, which is great. I got to get webs up. Like, we're just in a cycle, and right now, this infinite cycle that keeps happening to us getting webs up, him switching out over and over, we're winning this trade-off. We are winning this trade-off. Chandelure is going to force a lot of KOs here. He stays in. Okay. And then... Draining Kiss. What are you going to do to me? 2? Thank you. Draining Kiss. We're just stalling light screen turns, Doug. I don't think we actually KO through light screen. So, I don't think we die to another round of rocks if I click Moonblast. So I'm going to click Moonblast, or if he clicks Draining Kiss Part 2. Reflect. Now he gets his Reflect up. We shouldn't kill with this Moonblast. And I don't want to kill this Moonblast. I'm going to click Moonblast into U-turn. This shouldn't kill. Thank you. Thank you. We didn't want that to kill. Zero Aura. I'm guessing he's light screen. He dies next turn no matter what. We lose nothing clicking U-turn. How many turns of light screen does he have left? 4. Okay, we got a U-turn. I think what we have to do is go... Like, I really want to go Chandelure to pressure... Fire Blast does 81 to 96% to Zera from Shandy. I'm going to U-turn, I think, into Shandy. Shandy prevents defog, which is very important right now. Yeah. He's going to... No. He switches out. Okay, we got momentum. Umaga, what is this? I'm going Kyurem and setting up a sub then. I'm absolutely going Kyurem and setting up a sub then. Like, this is totally fine by me. Why did he save Grimmsnarl? If I get rocks up, it's dead. I don't understand that. I go Kyurem set up a sub every time. I feel like he's gonna be Yachi. We're making our plays very fast, but I'm very confident in all of our plays. And we set up a sub every time, dude. We lose nothing setting up this sub. We stall more turns of light screen and reflect. Like, this is great. Freeze Stride doesn't kill him, so getting it behind a sub is gonna be mad important. We get our sub up. Raider. We're here to beat you, big dog. We're here to PP stall you. We are here to PP stall you. Corviknight. This is what this set was meant for, and we're going to click Freeze Dry. We're not going to do any damage, but we are going to waste a turn of Light Screen, which is very cool. The only issue with that is he can sack something and then get Grimmsnarl in and get light screen up every single time. I gotta check how much time he has left. So, Seismitoad. Was Seismitoad lefties? I didn't see that. He's for sure playing to win with Zera, which is very smart. That's what he should do. And the way he's playing Zera also tells me that he's not Boots, which is very good, because I thought Boots Zera was actually kind of scary, because if he didn't get affected by Sticky Web, we were in a bad spot. Let's see what he does here. We're going to Freeze Dry. This should do -2%. Yeah, it does negligible damage. And he clicks Defog. Okay. We're literally here to PP stall this, though. Like, this is totally fine by me. U-turn. How much does a U-turn do to me? U-turn doesn't break sub. And I just keep clicking Freeze Dry. We're going to click our buttons fast, because I'm winning this timer war. We just keep clicking Freeze Dry. He has 5 minutes left, and we have 8 minutes. Okay. He's clicking his buttons fast as well. He clicked Iron Head, probably. We clicked Freeze Dry. I should have doubled into Shandy there. You know what? I should have for sure doubled into Shandy there. I click Sub again, though. And if he keeps Iron Heading, then we'll just switch out into Shandy. How much PP does Iron Head have? Iron Head... 24. So he has 12 Iron Heads, and he's already used a bunch of them. So his light screen wore off. We're gonna sub. I think he's gonna go into Grimmsnarl here. So Freeze Dry would have been a fine play, but I can't let Absolute Zero get chipped very much. This Pokemon does not appreciate getting chipped. And he U-turns. Phenomenal, dude. Perfect, dog. That's what we wanted. That's literally best case scenario. That's literally best case scenario. And now he goes Grimmsnarl, gets a screen up every time. That's absolutely what he does. He has no reason to do anything else. New Day who? Rapidash. Is this AV? Rapidash. Rapidash. What in the... How much should we be doing to you with a freeze dry? 25%. Oh no, that's with light screen up. We should do half to this. I think it's worth just clicking freeze dry to gauge some damage. The Mahe? Play rough. Yeah. And we avoided. That sucks, and I'm very sorry about that. Actually. That sucks a lot. Let's see if you're AV. He's for sure not AV. So we call a 3-hit KO. How much does play rough do? And he's lefties, actually. So he's sub. I'm going to assume he's sub, because why else would you run lefties on a Rapidash? Play rough. Since he's not... We can live any play rough. He does 80% freeze dry. 161, let me calc that. He clicks play rough again. Okay, he does hit this one. We live any play rough from any Rapidash ever, so I'm just going to keep clicking freeze dry. Because I don't want this thing to get a... Unless we put it out of sub range. Ugh, that's close. That's close. I'm clicking freeze dry. He's got to be sub, dude, if he's lefties. Like, why else would you run sub on this Pokemon? He does maximum 162 to us. So, like, I'm clicking freeze dry again. Like, there's no reason not to. I can't let this get a sub up. I would rather that... Because this Pokemon's actually mad scary. If we kill this, that'd actually be really cool, too. He clicks Baton Pass. So we get a freeze dry on something. Awesome. Awesome, dude. I'm not letting you get a sub up, Leo. There's no way. Especially when I'm a very bulky Kyurem. Let's go. Let's go, Doug. And if we get rocks up, that Mon cannot sub again. Raider. We do so much damage to this Pokemon now. And yo, he didn't bring Shandy. So we're in a great spot to just get into... that does so much damage. We're in a great spot to click buttons with Terrakion. Is what it looks like to me. Actually, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like we go Shandy and we click buttons, dude. Let me think about this. Because I don't want Haxorus ever to get in for free. Haxorus is so scary, but the way he's playing it makes me think it's not Scarfed. I could go Spin Cycle very free and click Willow. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Spin Cycle, click Willow. Yeah, for sure. Like, Shandy would be really nice, but if we have to lock in a Fire Blast, Haxorus could win the game if he's Dragon Dance. And I would rather not that. And even if we get a burn on this Corviknight here, it'd be phenomenal. If he switches into Grimmsnarl, it dies after a round of burn. It only has one left, so that's not a switch. And his switch in here should always be Seismitoad. It should be Seismitoad. And then I'd imagine that as I go Rabombi on Seismitoad, he's probably going to make a double back into Corviknight, but that's not something that I can really risk. We're thinking so far in the future, Doc. I'm feeling really good about this game. I'm feeling so good. He withdraws into Seismitoad. He cannot go... Yeah, into Seismitoad. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I would imagine my homie doubles into Corviknight, but I'm not really in a position to where I can risk that. I don't think I am. So I'm gonna, because like I just keep forcing. If he wants rocks up that badly, he can have rocks up. I get webs up. Like we win this trade-off every time. We win this trade-off every time, dude. Literally just need to get Chandelure in. Or Terrakion, actually. Whew. Whew. Actually, I could have doubled into Terrakion there. That would have been very cash money. Click Scald. I'm fine with this. That KO'd? Was that a crit? Oh, I'm not fine with that. That sucks a lot, actually. That sucks so much? I guess I go back into Kyurem and click Freeze Dry. That sucks so bad. We were winning the trade-off, by the way. If he is Max Spadef, Calm, he can live this. He's gonna be Yachi Berry, and I already know that. He's gonna get his rocks up here, and that's not gonna be very fun to deal with at all. I'm gonna just click Freeze Dry, though. Like, that sucks, because I really think we were really outplaying Leo, and he's Yachi. Absolutely. Like, see, I understand everything that he is. Yachi, Scald. Like, but there's nothing else I could do. I could have went Terrakion, and we still almost killed through the Yachi. Stealth Rock. Yeah, see, like, now we're in a horrible position. All because of that crit, dude. That sucks so bad. We can still win this game, but it's gonna be mad difficult. Like, we kind of lose to Zera now, which is very unfortunate because we had to keep the webs up. Like, this is not a very fun situation. I click freeze dry. Yeah. This isn't very fun. He withdrew into Corviknight. What do I do about that? Go Shandy, I guess? Yeah, I guess I go Shandy. I don't see us ever beating... Oh my gosh, that is well deserved! Yes, sir! We love that! We love that, Doug. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. That is well deserved if I ever say it, dude. Holy cow. I go Terrakion? No. What do I go? What do I go to take advantage of this? I go Shandy, and I click Shadow Ball, I think. I think that's the play. I go Shandy, and I click Shadow Ball. That way, we don't allow Haxorus to come in. Every time, dude. Absolutely. Don't you dare unthaw, dude. Stay frozen like that. No! This is so sad. Huh. I gotta lock in the Shadow Ball. I haven't paid attention to if he's Mirror Armor or not. I can also click Willow. I'm clicking Shadow Ball, so Haxorus can't come in. Because this Pokemon can't touch me. I'm not very threatened by this Pokemon at all. I am not threatened by this Pokemon. And actually, we can live a Haxorus Earthquake. No, we can't. No more. Not anymore. We do 60 to 75 if he goes Hax. Huh. Haxorus. Show me Haxorus. Or show me the... Is that Haxorus? Absolutely, baby! And he has Mold Breaker. Let's see if he's any investment. Mold Breaker. Let's see if he's any investment. Let's go, dog! Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, dog. Okay, Shandy. Putting in the finest here. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see, dog. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's what we like to see. That makes up... See, the freeze didn't matter because he thawed out turn 1, but that makes up... I'm satisfied with that being the trade for Rabambi. I still think we lose to Zera because we don't get webs up, but that makes it more... This makes it more interesting, at least. That makes it more interesting, for sure. And that mattered every time. Any way you put it. He goes Zera. What do I do? I think I lose the game. If he's sub, I think I lose. He clicks knockoff. I don't think I can win the game from here. I'm gonna go Terrakion to get the Justified boost. No, I can't win the game. I'm going Terrakion to get the Justified boost, and then he's gonna think we're Scarf based on this switch in. He might click Volt Switch. Knock off. Okay. It's banded. I think that's banded too. That's unless he's Life Orb. He is Life Orb. Okay. So how much does a +1 quick attack do to Zera? 40%. Can I win this game without Haxorus? I think so. Because now he's gonna click CC. He can also sack Spork. Spork's not really doing it for me here. Yeah, Spork's not important. I'm gonna sack Spork because Terrakion still has use. Okay. We might be back in this. Zera Aura, Rotom Wash. I don't think there's a way I beat this Pokemon actually. No, I don't think there's a way I beat this Pokemon, which is very sad because I think if we got webs up, we won the game. But it's just what it is, man. You can't get too mad. It's Pokemon. It's the game we play. I have to go Rotom here. I literally have no other play. I literally don't have another play. Knockoff's a roll to kill Shandy. Wait, how much are we at? 125? No, it's not. No, it's not. And I click Willow here. And if he happens to give me this... No. Okay, that's fine. Umaga. Okay, this is fine. How can I take advantage of this? I don't want this Pokemon to be in. I don't want this one to be the one that's in. I want it to be Kyurem, but I can't hard out into Kyurem. I think I've got a Hex, and then he goes into Rapidash. We're not in a good spot. Because he can just click Scald here. And I have to keep Kyurem. Nah, Kyurem can't even take a CC after Rocks. It doesn't matter. I have to go hard Kyurem, and I have to hope he gives me Corviknight, and then I have to win the PP stall battle. That's the only way I win the game. Instead of Zera. For whatever reason, I have to hope he goes into... Scald. Toxic. That was a good play. That was a really good play, yeah. No, there's no way we win this game. Unless he lives on the burn here, then there's no way we win this game. Live on the burn? No, there's no way. Okay, we lose to Zera. So size is down. Hacks is down. That's okay, Doug. Like, I really think we were outplaying him, dude. Like, I really do. Like, I think that game was ours to win for 100% of the time. But that's okay. He's gonna click CC here. There's not a lot I can do. How important is this Pokemon? This Pokemon's not at all important. So this is the one I let go. If he's not adamant on Shandy, we still always die. So, my win con is hoping Leo chokes and misplays. Yeah, there's not. I have to go spin cycle again. And then after this next round of rocks, we won't be able to live anything. I have to Willow again. And then he's gonna go into... Yeah, I have to Willow again. He withdrew. Let's see what he goes into. I don't know what this is. Is this Grimmsnarl? By Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl dies to poison. And now we're in a bad spot, because he's going to go Rapidash, and he's going to pressure a sub. And if he gets a sub up, we lose. Like, we have to get this play right. Or we can go into Terrakion, and click Quick Attack. That might have to be the move. And then we lose Terrakion if we don't. But what's Terrakion do? Absolutely nothing. Actually, Terrakion Quick Attack might be a way to win this game now. No, because we're not banded. It doesn't matter, we're not banded. Quick Attack does 26 to 30 to Zera. Can I make Zera do that much damage to itself? I don't think so. New Day. This pony, Rapidash, yeah. Okay. Zera. Max Adamant Plasma Fist. How much do you do to Rotom? 77. 109. I can't let this thing get chipped. I think he's gonna... I have to go Socks. We gotta go Socks. We got Socks. We gotta go Socks. And then click Quick Attack. Yeah. And if he kills us, fine. Play rough. Yeah. We lose. I couldn't let him get the sub up. That's... I really think we outplayed him, though. Like, I really think we played better than him. But that's okay, man. I'm very frustrated, but that's alright. I kind of expected something like that to happen. My only play is to hope Druddigon doesn't Oko Shandy, I guess. But no, I don't think we win this game. I click Shadow Ball. He's got to miss a draw run. If he misses it, nah, because it doesn't matter how much we live on. Hold on. Draw run. 252. To Shandy. If we can live this, maybe we could. Actually, we can always live. What is he doing? Raider. Okay. Well, how much do we do? Mirror armor. Okay, that's just a little bit unfortunate. I don't know what he does here. Did we just click Shadow Ball again? I guess so. Cause maybe Rotom can win. If we killed Rapidash, maybe Rotom could win. Mirror armor. Alright, Doug. I could have clicked Fire Blast, I suppose, but U-turn. But I need... Nah, it didn't matter. It was just U-turn chip. It would have just saved diff. Yeah, there's literally 0 ways we can win this. Maybe if I would have doubled out into Rotom right there, I could have won. Not after the U-turn damage, though. Nah, like, once Rabambi got crit, man, it was hopeless. We didn't have a single chance in the world. I don't think there was anything we could do after Rabambi went down. Like I said, I think Zera is the Pokemon that matches up literally the best against us in the entire game. So our only hope here is to hope that for whatever reason, we're clicking Fire Blast. Our only hope here is to hope for whatever reason he overplays and doesn't click Knockoff, or to hope that this Knockoff for some reason doesn't kill our Chandelure, which it did. So we lost the game. Which is very ironic, now that I think about it, because Jason also lost week 1 because his Rabambi got crit. So that's actually pretty funny. Rabambi might be a bad Pokemon, Doug. Ha. And he has a chance to kill us anyway. It doesn't matter. We click Hydro Pump. I don't care what Pokemon he gives me. He should just attack here, because I think he can, I think he has a role to kill us. He doesn't know that, though, I guess. It doesn't matter. We're playing for diff at this point. Unless... What is happening? What is going on? Okay, we kill Corviknight, I guess. Our only hope, I guess, if Rapidash... Now that he did that, actually. If Rapidash misses a play rough, we can win. If Rapidash misses a play rough and we hit 2 Hydros in a row, we can win. So that'd be pretty cash money. I would actually really like that. Or if he's super slow Rapidash. Like, I'm talking 0 speed Rapidash. Does Hydro kill? We can just click Hex and kill it. No, we can't. It was bulky. I gotta click Hydro. If he misses play rough, we can win. So we got a 10% chance to win. Healing who? I'm sorry, sir. Are you throwing away the game? Zera or... Can we win this? Into a burn. Can I burn Zera and win the game? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is this happening? There's still not a way we win. A crit Hydro does max 99.3, so I guess I Willow. Like, I don't have a... Why is he doing this? Is he giving me diff because he feels bad? What is he doing? Oh, now he probably kills me. Actually, wait, hold on. We have a chance to live this, and not only that, but if we get a crit high roll Hydro Pump, we have a good chance to KO him. So, you gotta win however you can, I guess. He has a good chance to not KO us, actually. We have a really, really good chance to live this. Actually, what are we at? 103? We have a really good chance to live that. Can we get a crit Hydro? If we get a crit Hydro, we win. We win if we get a crit Hydro. No. That's okay. That's okay, Doug. Like I said, man, we had to get webs up, and once Rabambi got crit, like, that was the whole game. Like, that was it. Like, I don't think I could have played this any better. I think I played phenomenally. I'm very satisfied with how I played. And Leo's gonna take out the 1-0 victory, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. We'll bounce back next week. And we also got hacks in our favor, so it's whatever, Doug. But I think our hacks was a little bit more game-changing than the crit on Haxorus. But also, I don't know what Haxorus that he was. But regardless, whatever. It was a good game to Leo. I had fun. So be sure to check out Leo down below. Like I said, he is a really good friend of mine, and I really do enjoy his content. He's actually one of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers, so be sure to check him out. But I think that is it for me here, guys. Sorry I couldn't pull out the dub there. Rabambi just didn't want to get it done. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.